Hey Capricorn, right here. We're going to go ahead and get into your early August reading, what's coming for you. Let's see what's happening in your life. Hopefully you guys have been doing well. You've been healthy. You've been safe. Been taking good care of yourselves. So let's see, spirit guides, angels, ancestors, what's happening for my Capricorns early August. Also too, if you see any glitching with the video, please do not mind it. It actually is my webcam. I've been trying to get it fixed and I still can't get it fixed. So I think I'm just gonna have to get a new one, okay? So don't mind it. All right, what's going on for my Capricorns? Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, early August. What's happening for my Capricorns? What do they need to know? What is the most important message? Thank you. We have regret. I know that I cannot change the past. May I have another card for my Capricorns for the early portion of August, Spirit? Fear and acceptance. Okay, a Capricorn, what the fuck is going on? Not saying you. Not saying now. This could, you know what? If I'm being just straightforward with you guys, this doesn't necessarily feel like your energy. This feels like the energy of somebody that you're dealing with, or they're surrounding you, right? Say if you're not talking to this person, but energetically you can still feel their energy around you. This feels like them. Now, for some of you, smaller portion, this could be you dealing with regret. This is the energy of with regret. I know that I cannot change the past. Somebody is regretting how they treated you. And again, if this is you, Capricorn, just flip it, but I'm not going to keep going back and forth to cut down confusion. But somebody's regretting how they treated you, how things ended, how things did not work out. There is some form of fear here of possibly not being able to get you back, because right underneath this acceptance card, we do have forgiveness in reverse, right? And I never read this deck in reverse, but it's coming out very important to me here in the reverse. So somebody feels like they can't receive your forgiveness, that they can't get you back, that they won't be able to get you back. And they're trying to accept things for the way they are, but they don't want to. They still want you. They are afraid that this is completely done. That this is completely done here. And for a smaller portion of you Capricorns, where this may be you, where you're in this energy of regret and fear, you may regret that you gave your time, your resources, your effort to somebody who did not deserve it, right? You regret the fact that you actually gave your energy, you tried, you put in your effort, and your Capricorn's effort is worth its weight in gold, right? So you definitely try to give to something. You try to see if something would flourish. You try to see if something would come out of a situation, and it didn't. Nothing came from it, right? At least not in the way that you expected it, not in the way that you hoped that it would, not in the way that you thought it would. And with this fear and acceptance, there's the energy of, is this going to happen again? If I put myself back out there, is this going to happen again? Am I going to go through another shitstorm that somebody previously put me through? Am I going to go through that with a new person? Am I going to deal with this again? So there is fear when it comes, and this is revolving around love, I feel, but there is fear in regards to opening up your heart again, being vulnerable again, right? Because for the other portion I'm speaking of, if this is you in this energy, you're just fearing that somebody is going to take your heart and play with it all over again, and you don't want to deal with that. So with this acceptance card here, Capricorn, you are trying to accept things for the way they are. You are trying to have acceptance and move on past whatever regret this is, but it's still present, right? It's like I'm hearing the saying, it is what it is. You know, fuck it. I just took an L. I just took this loss. It is what it is. I can't change it, right? But going forward and proceeding forward, there's fear still there. So is it really, it is what it is, Capricorn? Or are you just telling yourself that to feel better about, you know, giving your time and energy to the wrong person, right? Question for yourself. But again, on the flip side, this is somebody that's having regret and fear towards you. So I want to look a little bit further into this energy here. So let's get straight to the tarot. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, can you tell me what's going on with my Capricorns? What's going on with them in this situation? You know what I'm hearing, Capricorn? Only a few of you are going to understand. The ones who used to watch the like early, and I mean like the early seasons of American Idol will get this, the real ones. Do you guys remember when Ruben stuttered? was on American Idol, and he ended up winning. It was like maybe season 3 or 4, like one of the earlier seasons. And after he won, he came out with that song, Sorry 2004. And I'm hearing that song in my head. This is my sorry for 2004, and I'm not gonna mess up no more this year. And he was just pleading on the entire song, like, I'm sorry. And it was like, you know, the damage is done. And for others of you that's in this regret energy, right? Damn, I shouldn't have gave my time to this person. Why did I waste my time? Why did I waste my money, my resources, being there for this person, helping this person, even just being available for this person, right? There go the regret, 5 of Cups. Even being there for this person. Why did I even do it? And for some of you, I'm not even gonna deny this, Capricorn. You know I like to keep it completely real with you guys. I know you can take it. Your intuition could have been nagging at you or telling you this isn't the best idea, and you still invested in something that got you no end results, right? Some of you may have been looking at the situation logically, and on paper it made sense, right? In the heart space, it made sense, but your intuition was telling you no, right? And that's for some of you, right? Either way, somebody definitely has regrets. A cycle has been closed, and you know, there's no communication happening here. There's a lack of hope. For some of you Capricorns, you may be overly indulging right now. So with that 9 of Cups in reverse, either you can be drinking quite a bit right now at this time, or whatever your vice is, you know, being overly indulgent could be, you know, online shopping. I love to online shop, right? Maybe a little too much. Overindulging in that, overindulging in the gym, overindulging in eating, or this could be your person trying to cope with the fact that this did not work out. They're being very much so overly indulgent, right? And if you have a way to keep an eye out on this person, they may be, if not saying all of you are keeping an eye on this person, because that's not really, for me personally, how I feel with Capricorns. I don't feel like that's really your energy of like spying. Not to say that you can't, but you know, I think you guys really try to pick your head up and move on. But for the ones that are able to still keep an eye out on this person, you may see them out all the time with women or men, you know, thinking that they're moving on and, you know, things are great. Little do you know, they're just trying to cope. Things aren't great, right? Again, like I said, there's a lack of hope. If you are in a relationship with this person, the commitment is definitely done. It's definitely over. It's like you had the promise, the idea that this could turn into something stable, that this could actually fertilize to something that was really fruitful. Or again, this could have been your, you know, you just switch it, right? But there was the idea, the hope, the opportunity that things could really expand between you two, and it just never did. And it never did. Absolutely not. Somebody, whew, what's going on with y'all Capricorns? I know this ain't the same energy I've been feeling from months ago. I know we're not back still up in this. Yes, we are. Wow. Capricorn, okay, let me speak to you, because I thought we had this talk. For some of you, this is still that same old energy we've been feeling from months ago. And here you are right there, Devil. Bottom of the deck is the 6 of Swords in reverse. Okay, let's have a real one, right? Whoever this was for you, it just felt like this could really have been something that was promising, long lasting. If you guys were in a relationship, I definitely feel that the relationship is done. King and Queen of Swords, you guys are very cold, detached. You guys are very, I'm hearing even the word bitter. So you may not be bitter, but your person may be bitter, or your person may be viewing you as bitter. Even if you're not communicating with this person, if they have a way to view you, or they may just coming up with their own assumptions based off how things ended, that you're bitter towards them, right? But there's definitely a strong detachment with the Justice being in between the King and Queen of Swords here. Yeah, things have ended, whether this was a divorce for you, a breakup, even if you weren't in a relationship and this was just like a connection, you know, there's a clear as day separation. Things have came to the light here. in regards to what was going on. We have the Five of Swords. Somebody was definitely playing mind games here with you, Capricorn. This could have been a person who made you feel like things would have evolved to a relationship or a higher level of commitment. This is somebody who, you know, had this false promise, Page of Pentacles, that things would stabilize, become committed, become dedicated, and they never did, right? Knight of Wands next to the Devil. I don't like that energy. You know why? Because Capricorn, even though that is your energy, let's take it out of your sign placement for a quick second. This is with the Knight of Wands. This could have been somebody who was very flighty, somebody who was extremely inconsistent, runs very hot and cold, very on and off. 1 minute they're into you, the next minute you don't know what the fuck is going on, where the hell they're at. They're not answering your calls, they're not answering your texts. This is somebody who could have had neurotic behaviors. Okay, I'm just getting the word neuroticism. Definitely you don't want to deal with somebody like that, but this could have been somebody next to the Five of Swords that had other options on the side that tried to keep them hidden from you, right? That were dealing with other temptations or other vices. And even if this wasn't another person per se, whoever you were dealing with, and this could be for a specific Capricorn out there, whoever this person was for you, they could have had their own vices, whether it was drugs, whether it was alcohol, whether it was low level things. It could have even been toxic behavioral patterns that one day they would show, and the next day they're bringing you fucking roses or cooking you breakfast, and then the next day they're verbally assaulting you, and then the next day they're rubbing your back. Because I'm getting like a slap and pet type energy, right? 1 minute they lash at you, and then the next minute they're petting you, right? And again, that's very specific, but I feel very neurotic behavior here, and that is something I don't like. But the Six of Swords, somebody hasn't let this go. So if somebody here, Capricorn, if they regret how they treated you, right, and they're in the fear energy of, I won't be able to get Capricorn's forgiveness, I'm just trying to accept it, they still haven't moved on. They still haven't moved on from your energy. Matter of fact, for some of you, this person may end up trying to return. So I will tell you this, Capricorn. I want to do an extended, so definitely check out the link in the description box below. I want to take a further look into this energy, but not only that, I want to see what else is coming in for you, because we do have this world here, which means, you know, grand opening and grand closing, right? So something else is coming towards your way. So I want to check that out, because with the Justice card here, the scales are going to balance out in your favor, and you are going to get your karmic justice and your karmic reward. So I want to see what that reward is for you. So definitely check out the extended in the description. But outside of that, right, if this is your energy, Capricorn, if you regretted giving your time and energy to somebody who said or made it seem like they were going to be possibly the end all be all, or they were at least going to be connected, dedicated, committed, consistent, loyal to the situation, and they were not, right, there is a need for you, especially with this Justice card here, to have acceptance with what it is, which I feel like you are. I feel like you're going into this, you know, it is what it is energy, but there's still regret because you wasted your time. It was a waste of fucking time for you. You could have done without this situation. If this situation never happened in your life, you were not missing anything. If I'm just being absolutely honest, that's how much of a waste of time this feels. If you never dealt with this situation in your life, you would have not missed anything. You could have done without it. And that's honest, right? Of course, in each and every situation, there's lessons we learn, which are important. I understand it. You know, we got our own cosmic lessons we got to learn, yada, blah, blah. But still, you know, we're still human. You could have done without this shit. I'm not gonna lie to you. You could have done without this. You didn't need this. This was a lesson that didn't need to be learned. Because you've already been there and done that, Capricorn. You already know how people can be. You already know that people can say one thing and do something else. And of course, until we learn that lesson or that understanding of, hey, my intuition is telling me there's smoke, then that means there's fire, so I need to listen. Until you learn that lesson, you will keep repeating cycles, because we do have the world here. But you already knew that, so you didn't need to go through this lesson. But again, if we're not trusting our intuition, the universe will keep throwing lessons at you that are unnecessary. This was an unnecessary lesson, Capricorn, and you know that. You know that this person, even from the beginning, I can tell you this person was giving off signs of red flags with this Devil card. I don't care how great they may have seemed, how much potential you may have seen in them. They were giving off little signs of red flags. Even if they were little toy doll red flags, there were still signs. And again, I don't care how small the fucking red flag is. If there's smoke, there's always going to be fire. Always. Right? So Capricorn, somebody is definitely heavily in regret here, or you're heavily in regret about giving to this person because it just became another toxic cycle that you've already dealt with. You've already been there and done that. Even if this was a new person, it was a new person, different body, different face, but same fucking energy all over again. So what are you not seeing here? Right? Because even if this is this person feeling regret for how they treated you, on your end, Capricorn, you still would have saw the smoke. You would have still saw the smoke signals. So what is it within you, Capricorn, where you're not putting the pieces together to make them click and go, no, this is a repeat. Something's not right. If it's not sitting right in my gut, I just need to leave. Where's the full-on trust within yourself and within your own intuition, that when your intuition is yelling danger or telling you danger, even if it's whispering it, that you need to take that as a sign, because you've been there and done that. I'm talking to my Capricorns who've already been there and done that and got themselves back in the same shit show with a new face, another person. Even if this is an old person, Six of Swords, this person has already shown you their true colors again. And you believe the false promise of loyalty, dedication, stability that was never capable to be provided by this person. 4 wands in reverse. This is a false twin flame. Some of you may have thought this was your twin flame. This was, the situations me and this person have been through. This is very reminiscent of twin flame, energy. Maybe if we work past it or work it out, finally we can elevate to the same. No, this was a false twin flame. This person is not your person. This person was always meant to be a karmic lesson, Capricorn. So again, what I'm going to do is check the link out in the description box below. We're going to go even further into this because we got this return. So I want to see a little further into that. We're not going to stay too long on this energy though, because I want to see what's coming in for you. Because again, with that world grand, opening, grand closing, but that means something new is coming in and you are getting karmic rewards for this. So let's see what your rewards are, what's coming in for you, who's coming in for you. If there's a new person, I'm going to check into this past energy so you know what to be aware of, okay? Or what may be coming towards you with that, all right? So Capricorn, it has been an absolute pleasure. Before I go ahead and close this reading out, I am going to get a few messages in regards to the situation you've been dealing with, whoever this person is. Try to see what's on their thoughts, what's on their mind. Because I feel like you felt like this could have been something very beautiful. And again, same cycle. Whether it's a new face or same face, same cycle. I hear a million voices in my head telling me things I should have said. Sometimes I feel like you want too much from me. I don't know why I let you go. I'm realizing your love was holding me together. And I hate this distance between us. It doesn't feel good. I don't want to lose your love. I'm afraid to lose you. Bottom of the deck. So yeah, that goes back to this forgiveness that's in reverse on the bottom here. Right underneath acceptance. It's like this person is trying to accept things for what they are, but they don't want to lose you, right? They definitely don't like the distance. They want to come back. They don't know why they let you go, which is kind of interesting to me because it's their own behaviors, right? If you know how to show up accordingly in a relationship like an adult, very mature, right? You mean what you say, you have integrity, you wouldn't be having these thoughts of, I don't know why I let you go. Right? There's things that this person needs to work out within themselves that has nothing to do with you. You were just the byproduct of their own bullshit they have going on. Things that they need to psychologically work out within themselves. You were just a byproduct, but again, on another karmic wheel, another karmic circle. I hear a million voices in my head telling me things I should have said. Yeah, King and Queen of Swords. I feel like there's things that this person should have revealed to you. Definitely with this moon in reverse that didn't come out into towards the end of things, right? Even if you were seeing little indicators or signals of stuff, it feels like what they should have been upfront with you about from the beginning, whether they really were not looking for anything, but they led you on, or, maybe, they were into you, but they didn't know what they really wanted. They were unsure. They were understood. They should have been very straightforward with you. Sometimes I feel like you want too much from me, which that's actually laughable. It's actually laughable because I feel like this is your energy, Capricorn. If you're in the energy of regretting that you spent your time on this person and got nowhere, it's like this person could have been very demanding of you, of your time, your efforts, your resources. This person could have been needy. They could have been clingy. This person could have had these expectations for you to go above the moon and beyond when they didn't reciprocate or give you the same type of energy. And I'm realizing your love was holding me together. And that is this devil energy right here. Right? They never had somebody like you, somebody that will go above and beyond, go out of their way, treat them the way that you treated them. They haven't experienced that, or they haven't had a love like that, and you gave that to them. You absolutely did give that to them. And now they're stuck. So let's go ahead into the extended, Capricorn. Let's look further into this. If this is where I leave you, Capricorn, it's been an absolute pleasure to read for you, and I cannot wait to see you on the next video. Bye.